All right. Yeah. Put it in that party. Put it in that part. Yeah. Hey, Slime Hollywood. Hey, nothing. This Blue Dog. I appreciate the friend request. Let me tell you about the franchise. Well, first of all, like I say, the gift cards that uh, we doing. Well, one gift card that a guy was giving $60. He's not in the franchise anymore, so that gift card is that $60 no longer given. But we give it's a guy giving us PS5. If I got to do the read those, click on those boxes that I put in y'all chat. He's giving a PS5. You got the Wing of Division. You got Wing of Division, the Super Bowl. Had a number one offensive team, number one defensive team, and one of your player had to be the MVP. What I'm giving is a total of $120, which would be $80 for the Super Bowl winner, $40 for the Super Bowl loser. What I do, I go to GameStop and I get a PlayStation Store gift card, whatever how much, and then what I do, I click say if you won the Super Bowl, let's say you won, well then I would go to GameStop, get a $50 and a $30 gift card, and I would click on your name, and I would send you the code, and then all you have to do is go to PlayStation Store and you spend that $80 however you want it. For say you made the Super Bowl and you lost, well then I send you the $40 gift card. The other guy that is giving there's another guy, he's giving $50. How I'm doing his $50 is that the loser of the in the AFC Championship game, well then they'll get $20, and then y'all new players that you join. I have HTT Cotton. That he's in that group with y'all, and who else I have new? Let me see. So what I do, the new players, whoever had the best record out of y'all after the season, where then that's $10. Whether I know that guy, he do cash out, and so however you would want it, and I would tell him. But now, far as my game rules, you basically have just 5. You have 2 rules before the game. Hold up, Cotton. You have 2 rules before the game. That means that's the settings. There's certain settings that that the franchise that you have to have off. And that's like, for instance, that's like heat seeker, anything with assist in it has to be off, which I would go over that your depth chart have to be fixed. Your depth chart and your sub package have to be fixed. So you would check those two things before your game. Now, me, no, you can't. What I mean is that your depth chart, you can't have a cornerback in strong safety or free safety spot unless he's 8 years or older. You can't have a free safety or cornerback at the linebacker position unless he's 8 years. I have the rules. We don't have, I don't know if you noticed, but we don't have community anymore. So the rules that I did typed up, I'm gonna have to make a group chat, and that group chat will say rules, and the rules will be for now in Madden 22. It'll say rules for now in Madden 22, and now the 3 rules during the game is that for your quarterback rule, when you're rolling out of the pocket, you have to throw on the run with your quarterback, or throw the ball away. You cannot roll out of that pocket, stop outside the pocket, or near the sideline. Now, if you're doing a play action, you can. Meaning that quarterback going to fake it to the running back, and he's going to roll outside the pocket. He's going to stop. You have to throw that ball. Either you throw it to somebody or you throw it away. But you can't after he stopped, then you click back on him for him to take off running. You can't do that. Throw on the run with your quarterback, or throw the ball away. Now, in the last, everything that I'm telling you, I have it typed down on the rules. So, like I say, you will be invited to that chat with the rules. And everything that I'm explaining to you now is in these rules. The second rule during the game, you have, what's up, Project? The last 2 minutes of the second and fourth quarter, you can stop outside the pocket. So when it say that 2 minute warning and you have the ball, well then now you can stop outside the pocket. Only with 2 minutes or less in the second and fourth quarter. Only. Oh, you know how to do it, Project? Oh, okay. Is he any good, Project? Okay. The second rule is when rushing, you have to rush 3 or more players on every down. Meaning, time that ball is tight. I don't care where the 3 players is coming from. One could be coming around the corner. The other 2 can be falling out of the sky. Time that ball height, all 3 got to be coming in. Or you can rush more than 3. You cannot rush 2 players or less, meaning that if you run a 3-4, you can't pull somebody off the line to play in coverage. Because if you do, that's only 2 rush. But now if you get on a team that run a 4-3, well then you can click on, like I do. Seattle run a 4-3. Well, I can click on one of them D linemen and put, have him, control him and, cover somebody, say out in the backfield. But because I'm still rushing 3, because I'm running a 4-3. The teams that run a 3-4, you have to rush 3 or more players. The third rule in that game, if the game disconnects or the game freezes, in your opinion chat, you would put in there, you and your opponent, you would put who was winning, what was the score, what quarter, and what did it say. Both the reason why both of y'all would put that in, because we're not at anybody's house. In a opponent chat, every week I send an opponent chat with you and your opponent in there. It'll say, like we're going to week 3 tonight. So I would say, play, leave a day and a time, AM or PM with your time zone, when you can play. Then it'll say next is, what's the day, Monday? Next advance is Monday, 3 games or less. Our advance is up to a week or 3 games or less, whichever one comes first. If you and your opponent, for some reason, can't, whether your jobs conflict or, you got other plans or you're out of town or whatever, and you won't be back, well, all I need is a day and a time. So you will put, what are you on? You East Coast, Central. What's your time zone? Hollywood. Okay. What's going on, Project?
Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
You want me to set another time for Brett?
Did I what's the rule, Skeet, when somebody show up 5 minutes? What you supposed to do?
I did, but you had sent me that picture that he was in a game.
Say
So I
what?
sent me a picture that he was in a game.
Who said that?
You sent me a picture.
I sent that group a picture. I don't care about the pictures for Skeet. That is that picture that I sent is that so he couldn't say, or can't any opponent say, oh, I was waiting. I just happened to be online. And I strolled down my friend list to see what both of y'all on. And when you put that picture in there, if you look at the time, I came back and I put that picture in there showing that he was online at 5 o'clock. I don't care what y'all were doing. If you and an opponent agree to a time to play, you need to be in that game before 5 minutes.
Right. Oh, that's why I put that second one in there.
You didn't have to put. When I send the rules, when I send the rules, I need you to know the rules. And so when that happened to someone, you would know what to do.
Okay.
It is 5 minutes. You also supposed to have you go in there and franchise. That's why y'all need to read those best. I might have to tell y'all to leave that group chat. If
you want to start another one? And what's the name? I was reading that all day long, back and forth.
Yeah,
I seen it earlier.
Yeah, but
so if I was you, I'll start a new and just everybody just let them old two.
Yeah.
If I was you, I'll start a new one. So they won't get into that.
That's what I do. I just tell everybody to leave this group. Matter of fact, I do that right now.
You gonna be on for a while because I got my daughter with me, but I'll be back on in about a half hour.
But you have to win because you got to speak up. Whoever that is talking. I can hear you now. What you say? Yeah, I just have to, make a group chat and send. Uh, also, as I was saying about my disconnection of game freeze rule is that if y'all game disconnect, excuse me, I need both players to put those 4 things in there. Who was winning? So you'll say, if you were playing Project who have the Jets, you'll say, I was winning 10-0 in the first quarter. Game disconnected. It said you either take a picture or you can write it and say, game disconnected. Your peer had lost connection. It'll say something. Now, if your opponent doesn't put that in there, 5 minutes after you put that in there, do not play that game over again. Because why? He did not put that message in there. Every message that you send, whether it's a picture or whatever, has a time on there. It has your time zone. What time zone you in? What time zone you in? You Eastern, Central? Okay. Yeah, so you'll put, say you were playing Project and it was 5 o'clock. Well, when you send that message, by me being Central, it'll have 4 o'clock my time. But I know it's 5 o'clock your time because you're Eastern. Eastern is an hour behind. You all is an hour behind me. The majority of the players that's in my franchise is Eastern. Project, he's Pacific. So, meaning like it's 6 o'clock out, it's 7 o'clock your time, it's 6 o'clock my time, and it's 4 o'clock Project's time. So Project is 3 hours behind Eastern. He's 2 hours behind Central. If someone don't know, the time zones, that's when I come in there and I say, hey, you're 3 hours behind, Project. And so what you'll do, when you and your opponent agree to that time, you have 5 minutes to start that game. If that game hasn't started in 5 minutes, Hollywood, you would go to the franchise, you would take a picture of Project where it shows if the light is on or off. If that light is on, take a picture, put it in that franchise, and put no show. And I give you the win. That's the only way that you get wins in this franchise is if you break the rule. Other than that, you're going to play 16 games.
How many minutes?
I do 10-minute quarters. You can chew the clock.
Yes.
You can hike the ball in 1 second. It's not a limit of what you can beat somebody by. If somebody is throwing 8 picks, you can beat his ass 100 to something, 100 to 2, or 100 to 10. He needs to pick his weight up. Right. You got to rush 3 or more players. You can blitz, but you have 3 players or more have to be coming in. Time that ball is high. You can rush 8 if you want to. But the answer to your question, yes, you can rush 5. So you'll be blitzing. You'll be blitzing. No, if you rush more than 3, it basically is a blitz. You can. You can't rush 2 or less. You got to rush 3 or more. The reason why it starts at 3 because you have some teams that play 3-4. That's the reason why the rule starts off with. That's why the rules say 3 or more players, because you got some teams that run 3-4. So they definitely have to rush 3 players. Now I don't care what play you pick. You can pick a play if they have it that is a safety coming in. Well, then you can click on that D line and put them in coverage then. But they have to time that ball this height. They got to be coming in. That is why both teams have to broadcast their games. The reason why both teams have to broadcast is because everybody don't lie and cheat. But just like in life, you have some people that do lie and cheat. Well, in this franchise, you do have some people that lie and cheat. So, broadcasting your games, where then all we got to do is, we be in the party. You don't have to be in the party, but we'll be on your broadcast looking at your game. It's no lying and cheating in here, period. No YouTube plays. If you have to use YouTube plays, there's no sense. I tell everybody this. Don't waste your time in my franchise. Because eventually, everybody, you think you're the only one that watch YouTube plays? No, you're not. Some people watch YouTube plays to cheat. You got other players that watch YouTube plays so they can't be cheated. I watch YouTube plays so I can't be cheated, and my players in here can't be cheated. What's your solution? You know what YouTube plays are? Come on. Okay, that's what that means. You know what do no line and cheating in any way mean? No cheating. I tell everybody this, just like what I just said to you. I know. You know what YouTube plays are, and I don't have to explain about what this, and that. I know everybody. I know if it's 95 to 99% of guys that's on this game go to YouTube and watch them tell you move this man here and put that man down and so now the offense is confused. Let that offensive line be confused about what to do or there's no boosting. When I say that our penalties are harsh, I mean our penalties is harsh. I don't have to boot anybody. I let people boot themselves because they don't want I didn't have 3 guys leave that they was very active and they was good players and they've been in and out of my franchise. I've been running the franchise 16 years. Some type of franchise for 16 years. And these guys they're nothing. You got to be very active. We're not the police and we're not the IRS. We're not chasing and begging somebody to play a video game. Not doing it. You have 48 hours to respond to your opponent's message. Just like HT, I call it HTT, Cotton. Yeah, see, stick him up. He got blown out. He talking about. I had asked him what grade he would give himself of being a good player, like I'm gonna ask you, and he said he was, 1,000% good. Yeah, you can be good playing them goddamn unranked games and everything, but when you get in this franchise and you turn off certain settings and I have injuries on. My injuries on 45. I have fatigue on. The fatigue is at 82. That threshold speed, I have that on 0. If you don't know what that means that if you have a slow ass linebacker, say 85, 87 speed, he ain't keeping up with a 97 running back and 89 speed tight end. I had another guy. I'm gonna tell you who else that's in y'all group chat that got conceded the game. I can see if he's still on my friend list. Okay, like I said, I got HTT. He whooping that guy 66-21 in the fourth quarter. Let me see. Yeah, I had Stickum in my franchise. Yeah, I had another guy in there. I deleted him. I'm gonna delete Stickum, but Stickum, he conceded. There's no quitting or conceding in my franchise. The reason why, if you blowing out somebody, say for instance like how like HTT doing, he winning 66-21. Say that opponent concede on him or just quit the game, you might as well leave that franchise because I'm a booch. The reason why, if you blow, I say it's no quitting or conceding in my franchise. If you do, you might as well leave the franchise because I'm gonna boot you. The reason why, you'll be highly upset if somebody quit or conceded on you, and say you had a player that on defense had 5 interceptions, your quarterback had threw for 8 touchdowns, 400-yard passes. You're getting player of the week. And now all of that shit gone. That's disrespectful. So I'm a boot you.